in Koshi City, and Miki Koyama, an employee at a beauty care salon in the city's Kita ward. Sakamoto lives in the city's Higashi ward. The police say the two suspects attempted to kill a 45-year-old acquaintance by hitting him on the head with rocks at around 4:30 a.m. yesterday while he was sleeping in a house attached to the beauty care salon. The victim was seriously injured with fractures to his cranium. The police say the suspects have admitted the charges. The head of Koshi City's Education Board, Yuji Eno, says that no matter what, killing or assaulting someone else is a thing that no person should ever do. He says it is totally unacceptable that a teacher who is supposed to teach children to respect life should have committed such a crime. Education Board officials say Sakamoto has been working at the school since April 2014. She is a homeroom teacher now for a special class for the handicapped. Her colleagues say that they have not noticed anything unusual about her behavior recently. The police say the two suspects consulted with them several times in connection with a money-related problem they had with the victim. The police are now investigating the background of the case.
Now today's watch. Kansai Electric Power Company has announced measures to prevent another radioactive water leak at its...
We won last year and we at least wanted to have a good race, and
the leak occurred on Saturday inside a building next to the number 4 reactor building. The structure houses filtering equipment to remove impurities from cooling water. Kansai Electric found that bolts fixing a pipe valve to the equipment had come loose, creating an opening. The utility says that by today it will finish replacing the plastic sheets filling the opening, then plans to resume preparations for bringing the reactor back online by Friday or soon after. It was on this day 5 years ago that an earthquake occurred in New Zealand's South Island, which killed more than 180 people, including Japanese nationals. The quake occurred at 8:51 a.m. Japan time.
1 minute's silence in remembrance of those who lost their lives.
Today, mourners offered silent prayers. The quake of February 22nd, 2011 devastated the city Christchurch and the surrounding area. 185 people died, including 28 Japanese students at a language school who were killed when the building collapsed. A memorial service was also held today at a vocational school in Toyama City, where 12 of the students came from. Now, Hiro Kanemoto says he wonders what his daughter would be doing now if she were alive. He says those left behind are now 5 years older. They'll do their best to keep on living for the sake of their families. 5 years ago, this room served as the disaster management headquarters for Tomioka Town in Fukushima Prefecture. Everything has been kept exactly as it was immediately after the March 11th earthquake, tsunami and nuclear accident. The room is now being cleared for renovation. The reporter says that as you step into the room, you feel a tension that makes you straighten up. The town's cultural exchange centre became disaster management headquarters as the town hall had suffered a power outage. It continued like this until all the residents were evacuated following the accident at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. Everything remains as it was left, including handwritten memos. A rice bowl wrapped in aluminium foil remains on the table. The town decided to renovate the facility to make a place where people can meet up in anticipation of more evacuees coming back. Work began today to remove the items from the room. Items will be stored as mementos of the disaster. The 3D image of the room will also be created using computer graphics for use in disaster control education programs. Municipal employee Hifumi Sanpei says he hopes they'll be displayed on various occasions so that people can understand what the situation was like at the time of the disaster. It's come to light that a publisher of history and civics textbooks for junior high schools showed texts that were still being screened to the heads of boards of education, who have the authority to decide which ones to use. Ika Hosha says it showed the textbooks to the Board of Education chiefs of 6 municipalities. Those who saw the textbooks had told NHK they should have refused as soon as they realized the text was still undergoing the screening process. The publisher says it was not the purpose to have its textbooks adopted, but what it did was inappropriate. The Education Ministry is looking into the matter as an infringement of fairness in textbook selection.
February 22nd is Cat Day in Japan. The word for two in Japanese ni sounds similar to meow. These 3 kittens are only 2 months old. A study shows that cats have a huge impact on Japan's economy. This shop in Tokyo sells kittens as well as pet food and other products. A backpack for carrying a cat costs 12,000 yen. It quickly sold out. Advanced orders are being accepted. A cat tower is priced at 7,200 yen. The store says its sales have doubled from last year. This shop employee says cats are easier to look after if people live alone, and this is probably a factor behind their growing popularity. Kansai University Professor Emeritus Katsuhiro Miyamoto estimates that cats generate an annual economic impact of about 2.3 trillion yen. It estimates the cost of food and health care for cats at about 1.1 trillion yen. Cat-related tourism produces revenue of about 4 billion yen. Sales of movies, books, and other